Tinubu feeling miserable because I told Trump to designate Nigeria as country of particular concern. Ted Cruz, more from People's Gazette. Ted Cruz, Republican US Senator, says President Bola Tinubu's government is very unhappy because he has raised the alarm over the buying of Christians in Nigeria and proposed legislation to designate Nigeria a country of particular concern. Hosting Ayan Hirsi, a Somali-born Dutch and American writer and activist, on his podcast on Wednesday, Mr. Cruz said the Tinubu government has been very unhappy over his campaign against the mass murder of Christians in Nigeria. I will tell you, the government of Nigeria is very unhappy with me. They have decried by saying I introduced this legislation to designate them a country of particular concern. And the government is very unhappy, Mr. Cruz said. The US lawmaker cited decades of Boko Haram terror attacks on churches and Christians in Nigeria, accusing political leaders of turning a blind eye to the issue. I have been very vocal calling out the mass murder of Christians. About 50,000 Christians have been murdered in Nigeria since 2009. Over 20,000 churches and schools have been destroyed, burned to the ground. You have the Boko Haram and other Islamic terrorist groups targeting and persecuting Christians in particular, Mr. Cruz explained. He added there are far too many government leaders who have turned a blind eye to what is happening, who have acquiesced to what is happening, who are enforcing either Sharia law or blasphemy laws, and who facilitate the persecutions of Christians. Ms. Hirsi, who fled to the Netherlands in 1992 to escape a forced marriage, affirmed Mr. Cruz's position. Nigeria is the most important country. It has the largest population. What is going on in Nigeria? The Islamists are buying Christians, burning churches and raping their women. They are invoking blasphemy laws, he said. Though Mr. Tinubu has denied that there is genocide going on against the religious adherents, the Christian Association of Nigeria confirmed Mr. Cruz's position, urging the international community to intervene. Mr. Cruz has proposed a Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act that will target government officials to facilitating the murder of Christians and the implementation of blasphemy laws. In a letter addressed to the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, Riley Moore, who represents West Virginia 2nd District in the U.S. House of Representatives, urged U.S. citizen authorities to sanction Nigeria, citing reports that corrupt cells of the Nigerian government may be complicit and even directly involved in some of these attacks. It's true, he did not lie. Yes. Chidesobu says they want an opportunity to come into Nigeria to explore too much of our records. See this one. See what this one is saying. They want an opportunity to come. After that, they will then support the division of the country. But if Nigerian politicians are working for the interests of the people, they should address the politician imbalance. Then peace will return fully in Nigeria. We don't need international support to wipe Boko Haram. Boko Haram is a political party and group that was founded to condemn GJ regime and take over power from PDP. Kenneth Stanley says, we know the truth and we should not be afraid to say the truth. Boko Haram and other Islamic terrorist groups are targeting mostly Christians. Yes, they're targeting Christians, predominant areas in the northern Nigeria. Yes. As Zakaria Azan says, Mr. Useless US Senator, how is he useless? What about the millions of people died in Afghanistan, Syria, Iraq, Palestine, Libya, Yemen? Where are the weapons of mass destruction you allege them with? You guys want to bring religion crisis in Nigeria. Well, but there's religion crisis anyways. Is there not a religion crisis? Both shame shall be used. These people buy both Christians and Muslims, not only Christians. For some Christians who are honest to say the truth, only the hypocrite to say was not. The Muslims in Nigeria can only react only if you cross red lines. Don't blaspheme any prophet, okay? Marvin says, Mr. Man, we know the truth, and the truth is that terrorist groups in Nigeria are Muslims, and they are buying both Muslims and Christians. Christians in Nigeria are not buying Muslims. Muslims in Nigeria are buying Christians. 50,000 Christians in 2019 and burning of 20,000 churches, and you want to use policies on us. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. As Isaac says, they're challenging God to come and prove it. They know what they are doing in the secret and open and still challenge God to give evidence. He will manifest his grace so that the God of the Bible is I am. Adanogu says, was it Britain that handed over Muslim tickets to Nigeria? Was it Britain that said Nigeria working our way into the terrorist list? I don't know. Adanogu says, Mr. Marvelous Colonel, you aren't a Nigerian, I know. Always strive hard to speak the truth. Describe yourself properly to know where to come into your case. You are an impostor. Okay now. Anthony says, thanks Mr. Ted Cruz. God bless you, sir. At Giselle says, if Muslims truly serve a living God, their God should be able to fight for himself. Do you get? But you're always fighting for your God that cannot do anything for himself. You can't let him fight on his behalf. Is it the one that sends people to buy somebody because she burnt the Quran, she blasphemed God, she did this, she did that? Your God should be able to fight for himself. As a Christian, I serve a living God. Yes, so if you abuse my God and his son Jesus, I won't do a thing. Because I know God is ever alive with Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. They can always fight my battle. Fake Islamic prophet is languishing in his grave, while his idiotic followers spying in his name. Chizoram says, so you know all these things and you keep quiet for a long time now. There's God though. It is well. Oluwashoga says, may God bless you and protect you and your entire family for telling the truth. At Abdul Fattah says, God is grace, nothing more than that political finish. God is grace, Father, let political party know that. Semi Ikola says, Trump feeling miserable because I told Tinubu to designate US as country of particular concern. What's funny? What are you writing that is funny? As Tennis Denko says, the world leaders should ask Britain questions about what is happening in Nigeria. We had freedom but not free. We had independence but not dependent. Britain, why? Britain be our problem. This is where Emma says these evil people are not only attacking but taking over land and forcefully villages belongs to Christian after buying the people in Christian dominating states and areas. All these crimes against humanities are undeniable. God bless the voice of voiceless Nigerians. It be us, it be US, about this. Ubani Kalu says, evil men hate the truth. God bless and keep you for better things for unveiling evil in the contraption called Nigeria. Atokemite says, God bless you. Atobeago says, go ahead. Chiboy says, this is good news to understand that Nigeria is a country to stay. Mimi also says, true talk. Did. Like says, Simba say lie. Don't mind them. And then Fatima says, lies, what of Muslims have been since long ago? Since long ago, where? Don't make our country to be as Gaza for we will fight. Okay, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.